right. Part 2, because, I did, as I said, it went over, trying to keep them around 30 minutes. I really am. Continue about fuck LeBron. Fuck him. Fuck that piece of shit. Fuck all of them. Fuck the MLB, NBA. Fuck NASCAR with their whole Bubba Wallace dumb bullshit with the noose. Fuck. What the hell is going on? Love how the truth comes out. The whole Bubba Wallace, oh my God, we're all united with you, Bubba Wallace and everything. And it turned out to be a fucking lie. And now crickets. George Floyd, until the video, everybody's, oh, George Floyd. Until the whole video came out. Crickets. Y'all just need to stop. Just stop. But I love the Hodge twins.
Yeah. Let's start the show. LeBron James. King James. A.K.A. Queen James.
Queen James. Piece of shit James.
I know you think you helping black people, but you're not. You need to shut up. Making shit worse. People look up to you. You have a lot of power and influence. Millions of fans, man. Black folks look up to you. So when you say something, they listen. Yeah. And you out here scaring. You sound like that evil big brother that some kids have that teases them and scares them about everything. Yeah, the boogeyman gonna get you. Boogeyman gonna get you. Policeman gonna get you. That's what you sound like. That evil big brother is making fun and teasing his little brother. All right, today we LeBron. I guess after that most recent game, he had something to say about that shooting up in Kenosha. I still don't get it. You're trying to win the NBA title. That's what I'm thinking you're trying to do. And you trying to save black people at the same time? I mean, how you gonna do that? You especially can't do it when a lot of people can't help themselves. Yeah, you can't help somebody if they don't want to do good, if they don't want to help themselves. Yeah. And that's what I see what happened to this young man up in Kenosha. Yeah, I still can't even help himself. Yeah, I'm like, man, LeBron, you won 3 NBA titles. How did that happen? Because it seems like you got no brains. You can't win NBA titles just on physicality alone.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because if you just concentrate on fucking basketball and that's all you know and everything, then yeah, you can. Just win on physicality and natural talent and instinct. That's it. It don't take brains. Doesn't take brains. I've known some of the dumbest fucking people who were football stars and basketball stars, but were complete idiots. They were just great when they were on the court. That's it.
Gotta have some brains, just a little. And I know you got a little brains. But damn, the way you talk, man, about these events that's happening in our country right now, you shouldn't be discussing them. I mean, they're out of your ballpark. You're not helping anybody. It's out of your league. But anyway, this is what LeBron had to say.
You're sitting here telling me that there was no way to subdue that gentleman or detain him or to just before the firing of guns. There was multiple, if you watch the video, there was multiple moments where if they wanted to, they could have tackled him. They could have grabbed him. You know, they could have done that. I know people get tired of hearing me say it, but
he had a karambit on him. Oh my God. Seriously, people. It does not take much. It does not take much to use a karambit. It is one of the most as I said, I love my karambits. It is one of the most devastating fucking weapons out there. As a blade, it is nasty. It is close quartered. I could use it as fucking brass knuckles. I mean, it is just a very nasty blade. And, seriously, this or a bali song, which is a butterfly knife, that I'm also trained with, don't have any, though. That's kind of weird. But this is a very devastating weapon, and he had it on him. There's a close-up picture of him having the damn karambit on him. You go to tackle, Do you have any idea look at the area. It is very little area. I mean, it takes just a little bit of just to stab, cut. It is a very devastating close combat weapon. If they had tackled it, they did try to tase him, dumbass LeBron. You do know that, right? And he shrugged it off. They tased him. They maced him. He shrugged it all off. They tried tackling him. Did you know that, dumbass LeBron? But no, you didn't. This isn't, well, it's a knife to a gunfight. Well, then, do y'all not know the saying, you never bring a knife to a gunfight? Why did this motherfucker bring a knife to a gunfight? He's the dumbass, not the cops, because I would have fucking shot his ass. I know what this weapon is, and I know what it can do. Trust me, I know what it can do. So hell no, I ain't tackling you with this in your hand that they knew he had in his hand. But he was going in his car. They don't know if he had a gun also. I will shoot you. You're not complying. You're resisting, obviously, because we tried macing you, tasing you, all of that. You're resisting and you're going into your vehicle. Fuck that. I'm going to shoot your ass. Because there are plenty of videos. We're talking split second where the person is already turning and firing. And the officers get killed or at least injured almost every single time. And you're expecting LeBron, you know what, LeBron, you need to do police training because obviously you have no fucking idea what the hell you're talking about. Do you have any idea how sharp these things are? My karambits are very sharp, very fucking sharp. I'm not tackling somebody with a goddamn karambit. Fuck you, LeBron.
We are scared as black people in America. Black men, black women, black kids.
LeBron, I grew up in a worse time. I grew up. See, black people are scared. You know why you're scared? Because you're from the hood. You ain't scared of the cops. It ain't the cops out there just fucking shooting Negroes and shit. All these people that have been dying every weekend in Chicago. Is it the cops out there just shooting fucking people, just shooting everybody? No, it's blacks. So why are you lying right now? Oh, we're scared of the police. Shut the fuck up, dude. I grew up with racist, totally straight up racist KKK cops fucking as a child coming up and harassing me. I've been there. I've done that. And I sure as hell haven't blamed all cops. No, I only blamed the bad people. I didn't blame all of these people because all white people because of the racist. Not all white people were racist. So why would I blame all the white people? Why would I blame all the cops? Y'all are the ones, y'all are the ones raising your kids. Funny how you don't sit here and raise them to fear the gangbangers and everything else that's the ones that are actually killing them. No. Fear the cops. It's the cops you gotta fear. Shut up, LeBron.
We are terrified. You don't know. You have no idea how that cop that day left the house. You don't know if he walked on this side of the bed. You don't know if he walked on.
Just like you don't know that from anybody you meet. You don't know if you're, I've been in situations where just the random bartender all of a sudden wants to start a fight with me for no fucking reason. I've been, holy shit, let me think about this. I've been so many places around this country where just random people, they weren't cops. Most of the incidents I ever had growing up were just from random black people, just random black people. I didn't know them. They didn't know me. Had nothing to do with them. Had nothing to do with me. And just all of a sudden want to fight me, which I did say in one of my videos previously. Just all of a sudden out of nowhere, just want to fight me for no reason. I have never once. I've had cops put guns to my head as a child. Not once do I remember having such fear, even though the gun was to my head. I never had fear. Because it's like life is life, death is death. You sitting here just up there lying your ass off because I know you're fucking lying. We live in fear. Who the fuck? I dare any one of these motherfucking black people to tell me I live in fear. Really? Why? How? How do you live in fear? Because I got guns, I got blades, I got the training. I will kill you. Do you fear me? No. But if all of a sudden I put a uniform on, I'm still the same person. But if I put a uniform on, all of a sudden now you're scared of me. No. Well, then stop fucking lying. Shut the fuck up because you know you're lying.
Wrong side of the bed. You know, if he had an argument at home with a significant other, you know, if one of his kids said something crazy to him and he left the house steaming, maybe he just left the house saying that today is going to be the end for one of these black.
What? Do you want to hook the ball more? Not sure how. Let's fix that.
Are you
got
fucking
Bull here,
serious?
a contributor with the National.
Black people.
Man, LeBron, you crazy as hell. Black people.
They just leave their house going, I'm going to shoot a black person. What?
Scared. He said black people are scared. That's what he said. He said black people scared. Hey, guess what, LeBron? Cops are scared too, you know.
I said that in my
They're
previous
not
video.
robots. They're people. They have a dangerous job. That's why they have a gun on their hip and a bulletproof vest. Because by the hundreds, they die every year on the job. More than black and white people combined. But you don't see anybody protesting for them. Yeah, nothing. You don't see the NBA with Blue Lives Matter on the court. No, they got Black Lives Matter claiming that black people being hunted down like animals, which is all a lie.
Yep.
You're not helping anybody. You're not helping anybody victimizing black folks the way you are. And then he rationalizes as a black person, I'm black, I ain't scared.
I'm not scared.
Black as hell.
Yeah.
I've been profiled by white cops, black cops. I've been profiled by black cops. And now that I live here and I've been here, over 25 some years in El Paso, Texas, profiled by Mexican cops. So this whole bullshit of white cop, I've been profiled by blacks and Mexican cops too. So again, LeBron, shut the fuck up. You lying piece of shit.
But the cops around here, yeah, they're doing their job. I feel so safe, right?
Yep, I'm happy when I see the cops. The cops don't really patrol my neighborhood because the cops have already told us, no, we already know you guys are armed. We already know you guys. And as a matter of fact, there's a sheriff that lived right across the street. I think he still does. I know his wife and daughter do. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to stay out of that. But we all talk. All of us talk, and we patrol our neighborhood. We take care of our neighborhood. We know each other, and we're all armed. We want that. Come through our neighborhood. Please. We've been outside all talking, like I'm picking weeds or whatever, doing something. The other one's chopping wood or whatever. And like all of us, hey, what's going on? And we all come. It's like, let these motherfuckers come through our neighborhood. It won't go well for them. The cops have told us straight out, we really don't bother to patrol your neighborhood because we know y'all are armed. We already know that shit's going to be handled by you all. So it's like, shit. Fuck. Oh, my God.
They looking over at me. They making sure I'm on the up and up.
Yep.
These people are on the job.
Yep.
Yeah. But then you rationalize, like, scaring black people, like, you scaring them about what cops, how that mindset. Did this cop wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning? Is he going to take it out on some black kid somewhere? LeBron, that's irrational and it's stupid. I can say that for anybody.
Yep.
I can say that for black folks. That's like me getting up and saying, man.
Haven't there been rap artists, basketball, football, baseball, plenty of these stories on TMZ of these famous people just waking up on the wrong side of the bed and just getting into a fight with somebody and attacking somebody. What the fuck? Alec Baldwin just attacking people. So you could say that about anybody, LeBron. Why are you just narrowing it down to, I don't know what these cops are doing. You don't know what your fellow players are doing. Aren't you always getting into fights and shit, LeBron? You're literally in a violent situation on the damn court. But you want to talk about, you don't know what the cop went to bed that day and when he woke up that day. You lying. Oh my God, stop over dramatizing your fucking drama queen LeBron. Not King LeBron, Queen LeBron. Your drama queen LeBron. There you go. That's the new title for fucking LeBron now. Drama queen LeBron. I'm gonna fucking hashtag that shit right now. Let me hashtag that shit. Here we go. Hold on. Fuck that. Oops. Got a hashtag. There we go. Kind of weird typing. At an angle, because I do type, did typing classes, type really well. I'm a fucking computer tech, but retired, but I know how to fucking type. It's just, as I said, being in a weird angle and shit. Plus, I don't like laptop keyboards. They're never feeling right. There we go. Hashtag drama queen LeBron. Just shut the fuck up, LeBron. You piece of shit. Just because you're a millionaire thinking you got a voice. Fuck you. Your high school, fuck. We already know, dude, we all know you're a dumbass. We all know you were a dumbass in school. You were just a basketball star, so they fucking slid your ass through. I went to school with people like you. Means you didn't get an education. You probably do now, but at that time, getting out of high school, motherfucker, no, I dribble ball good. Okay, well, we'll give you a fucking C. Can't give you a B or an A because that would look a little too suspicious, but we'll at least maybe give C+ at least. Shut up, LeBron. You know damn well you fucking skated through school because you're a goddamn basketball fucking prodigy and shit. But other than that, you are a piece of shit human being. So drama queen LeBron, fuck you.
I wonder how these black folks gonna get out of bed today. Man, I'm scared.
Yep.
I mean, don't make no sense.
We're not saying there's not bad cops out there.
They're bad cops, but you make.
I posted the first video. This is the third one. I posted the first video saying that there are bad cops. And I got a lot of friends that are good cops. They don't want to work with the bad ones, just like you don't want to work in any job. LeBron, do you want to be on the court with somebody who can't fucking play, who can't hold their own, who literally has no defense, no offense, can't dribble, can't do no, you're going to be like, hey, get that fucker out of here. Cops want to do the same thing. Cops want to get, and I tell you right now, all these DAs and police captains and mayors and commissioners, y'all need to go through these fucking files and get rid of the damn bad hothead cops. Don't do this whole, all right, we're going to put you on desk duty for a while, and then, just 3 months, and then, okay, you'll get back out there, but we'll put you in a new area. No, get rid of them. Fire them. Get them out. They're the ones that are causing y'all to get shot, killed, and disrespected. All of these bad cops, they're the ones making it harder for all you good ones. Get rid of the bad cops. Things will be so much better if you get rid of them. Fuck.
Getting an argument based on a hypothetical. That's not very smart. It's not smart at all. It's actually, I wouldn't call it ignorant. I would say it's just dumb. Yeah,
Stupid.
some people even say it's low IQ.
It is.
But I know you don't have low IQ, LeBron.
Yes, he does.
You won 3 NBA titles.
Somebody's got to be making you say this stuff.
Yeah.
He also goes on to say the cops, it shouldn't even got this far. They should have took him to the ground and arrested him. LeBron, they tried all that. There's other camera angles available.
Yeah.
Now. They tried to take him to the ground, and the strong dude shook him off like flies and just walked away.
Yeah, LeBron, arresting somebody, that's not an easy task. You act like
And the cops backed off as he's struggling with them and getting free, he had a goddamn karambit on him. So the cops backed the fuck off. This is a very, very dangerous weapon. Very dangerous. I'm going to back off. And the moment, you only had the knife. And the cops literally were still backed off until he went to his car and they don't know what he had. I'd have shot his ass too.
I never thought. I mean, easy for you to say you dribble basketball. You're 6'9".
I dribble ball good.
You shouldn't have a problem arresting anybody.
You know what's crazy? We used to arrest shoplifters for a living.
Yeah.
Right? And that's one of the toughest things to do, regardless of how big that gentleman or female is. They could be 6 feet or 3 feet
I've
tall.
worked security.
It is difficult still to handcuff.
Let me explain something. I've worked security. I'm not looking for violence. I'm not looking for trouble. That's not what obviously I want a quiet night. But if you're going to be the one that's going to start shit, I got to protect of course, the assets, because I'm there to protect the property. I'm fucking security. And you're fighting me now. Well, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get bruised. I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get killed. So now I'm not the one being violent. I'm just doing my job. You're the one that's coming in wanting to steal and shoplift or do whatever. I got to put you down now, because now you're being violent. You committed a crime. Hey, I caught you. You committed a crime. Kind of own up to that shit and just give up. But no, you always gotta fucking fight. And then you come across somebody like me who ain't playing. I'm not gonna sit here and try and fight you and it's gonna be all fighting and all this other shit. No, the way I was trained is the fight. If there, for one, walk away. But if there's going to be an incident, get it over as quickly as possible, because the longer it goes on, other factors can happen. You don't know if that person's got friends with them. You don't know if a random stranger's going to jump in. You don't know any of that. Get it over as quickly as possible. That is my training from the martial arts. That is my training from the military. That is my training, period. I've dealt with people in security situations where people were like, literally like fucking Roadhouse, where I'm like, bam. And they're like, what? And I ain't got time to sit here and play and all this other shit. No, I'm going to end you as quickly as I possibly can. I got better things to do with my time. You really think I want to deal with a dumbass the whole time? Do you really think I want to deal with a dumbass? No. I'd rather do my job, nice, peaceful, quiet, get paid, go home, see my girl, whatever it was at that time, all that shit. Even right now, I'm out on the street just doing what I'm doing, hanging with friends or driving from point A to point B, whatever I'm doing. I don't want to deal with somebody that's got to be a complete dumbass. Hello, I'm literally doing what I got to do. I'm hanging out or with my friends, or I'm, as I said, going from point A to point B, because I don't like driving. El Pasoans can't drive worth a shit. So I don't like driving around here as it is. So if I'm leaving my house to go somewhere, unless I'm actually out cruising because I want to clear my head, which is usually in the middle of the night where nobody's on the road. But during the day where I got to go places, I want to be from point A to point B as quickly as possible. Get off the road, because these people can't drive as it is. So if somebody's going to be road raging for whatever reason or try to pull me over, like the truck driver behind the whole Walmart, which is in a previous video, so you're going to listen to that. I keep forgetting to say that the whole like, share, subscribe, all that crap. I really don't care. I'm not trying to get monetized or any of that shit. I'm retired. I collect my disability. I don't fucking care. I'm a disabled vet. I don't give a shit. So I ain't doing this YouTube for who they're going to yellow flag me or whatever, demonetize. I don't give a fuck about being monetized. I don't care how popular this channel grows or whatever. I just want to get the information out there from a person of color that is my age, that grew up with the shit I grew up with, and want to put the information out. That's it. That's all I care about. Life experiences, my opinion about shit, especially when dealing with dumbass LeBron James lying about fucking shit.
I mean, it's real difficult. It's like sometimes you got to loosen some ribs up.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I had to do that to somebody. I had to loosen up his collarbone in order to put the handcuffs on his ass, because he was resisting. Big black guy too. He was resisting. And there was a security guy. I was actually I was at a grocery store. I wasn't even working security. I've done security. I've worked security for many years. But I was literally the dairy manager for a big ass grocery chain for this one particular store. That's what my job was. I was one of the managers, and the security guy, who was a black guy, but he was really great. I think active duty. I think he was Navy, and this was back home in Virginia. And he's sitting there fighting this guy. The guy's fighting and all of that. He's fighting. I come up and I'm like, so he takes a swing at me. And because this is what, they're boxing and everything. I'm a martial artist. I ain't going to box you. I'm just going to put you down as quickly as possible. I saw what the guy was doing. I saw the criminal's technique, went up, Guy that kind of got in front of the security guy. He took a swing at me. All I did was just basically duck it, grabbed his arm, foot swept him, slammed him on the ground. I had one arm in an arm bar, and I'm on top of him, on his back. He ain't going nowhere because he tries to twist. I'm already twisting that arm. So you ain't going left. You ain't rolling this way because obviously you're going to put pressure on your arm, and you try to roll the other way. I've already got my legs spread and everything else, and I'm already arm barring that shit. Arm barring that shit. You ain't going nowhere. So I asked the security guy, I'm like, give me your handcuffs because I'm already there. Get the one arm, already got the handcuffs. He wouldn't give the other arm. He was a strong black man, big black man. He wouldn't give the other arm. I said, I got this. I still had control of the one arm, leaned down, and just fucking leopard punched the back of his shoulder blade, which I think I dislocated it. Anyway, I don't care. And but I said I will actually break your arm if you don't give me your other arm. And put the handcuffs on. And we were moving him to the back rooms, the stock room, so the cops would show up. He resisted and did the whole I'm just going to drop to the ground. Well, when he did that, I was dressed nice. When I work, at least back then, especially if I do weddings and stuff now, I still dress really nice, obviously, suits and whatever. But I was dressed nice. And this motherfucker, I thought he had ripped my clothing or something when he went down. So I was pissed. I looked at the security guy, no, I got this, and grabbed the handcuffs and dragged his ass. He literally had to kick his feet to keep up because it would have dislocated both his arms. I was pissed. I don't like criminals. I do not like, you're caught. Just give up. You're caught. Just give up. You're done. Just comply. What is with the whole resisting bullshit? What is with that? Just, you're done. You're caught. Comply. Especially if the fucker has a gun on you. Just comply. We ain't talking about a terrorist situation where man, these motherfuckers are going to kill me. What is it? What movie I just recently watched? Iron Man, where it's like, they're going to kill us whether we help them or not, right? Even if we help them, we're dead. It wasn't that. I'm sorry, but ain't cops, as LeBron says, we're all afraid that these cops are just going to be out there killing us every day. Shut the fuck up, LeBron. I've literally had racist KKK cops with guns to my head as a child. And, oh my God, I'm still here. I let the cops harass me and be their racist selves and everything else, and that was it. Yeah, it is. It's not just black people, but I'm picking on this particular story. But I dragged him because even the guy was like, you could dislocate his arms. I was like, from his shoulders. And I was like, well, I guess he better fucking help himself. Sure enough, he basically, he started kicking his feet so his arms wouldn't get dislocated and kept up with me. I didn't even bother to try and pick up, okay, we'll pick you up, get you back on your feet and walk you. I was already done with this dumbass and dragged him to the back. And because I was already in a fucking angry mood and shit, because I was in a good mood until that shit, I took baling wire and fucking tied his ass to one of our big ass fucking cart things that we stacked the shit on and fucking tied his ass to it. He wasn't going nowhere, period. And the cops showed up, cops saw him. There have been a couple of times. I've got a couple of these stories where I've had to handcuff people and put them down, and the cops in every situation have laughed their asses off when they've shown up. Sure enough, the cops showed up, and they're like, they're looking at the baling wire, and I was like, because he was a flight risk. I said he already was fighting and everything and resisting and all that. He was already being violent, so no, I want to charge him for assault. I want to charge him for theft. I want to charge him for all of that shit. But I took the baling wire off and everything, took the handcuffs off and shit, and the cops were just laughing. I don't have time. Like, one of the cops was like, you ever thought about becoming a police officer? Because one of the cashiers was back there as a witness, and she was talking about how I took the dude down, and the cop was like, do you want to become a cop? And I was like, no, because I certainly don't have, because again, if we had rewound back to when I was dragging him from the handcuffs and tying him with the bail, I don't have as I said in a previous video, I don't have the temperament to become a cop because I don't have the temperament for stupidity. You're already caught. You're already being, just comply. What is wrong with you people? Just comply. What? Oh my God. Oh, as I said, I've been in those situations with cops. They do what they got to do, and then they go about their way. I've been falsely arrested, and I ended up getting revenge on that cop. That shit is expunged from my fucking record. Fuck that dumbass cop. I've been there. I've literally been there and have been falsely arrested. And I still came out smelling like roses because I know how to play the system within the system. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fight with you. Now, at that particular time, I should have called my team leader because we were just at the federal bank. And that's a whole other story that I've posted a couple of days ago or something or whatever, or the one whatever. No, sorry, that was on my Facebook page. I'm sorry. I really need to start telling these stories on here. But it's just stop resisting, especially if you have. When I got falsely arrested, mind you, the cop thought I was somebody else because my name and other stuff literally came up. It was my name, but it was also the other person's name. But for some reason, he didn't look at the age. He didn't look. I mean, the cop was just a dumbass, but he did. It was mistaken script on his computer, mistaken identity. But I even told him because I started figuring it out. I think you think I'm somebody else. Hello, I have security passes. I have a top secret clearance. I would not have a clearance to get into the Federal Reserve here at the Federal Bank here in El Paso. I wouldn't have a clearance to get into EPIC, the El Paso Intelligence Center, where the FBI, it's like, hello, I've been at the headquarters and all that for the FBI, CIA, all them on Mesa Hills Road. Hello, here are all my security badges. And the cops, he literally was like they were fake. Who the fuck walks around with badges that are like top secret badges? Who the fuck does that? And they're fake. As I said in the first video I posted, there are just some dumb cops that just need to be fired. Just not retrained or anything. No, they just need to be fucking fired straight out. That cop was one of them. He still had a job. He got suspended for a while and everything else, but as I said in another video here, I did run into him another time, and I was like, bitch, I remember you. You want to play this game again? Because this time your ass is going to lose your badge. You're going to get civil sued. I was like, you want to play this fucking game again? And he was like fucking ghost white, like, oh shit. Because he got suspended. I knew my friend Barbara, I don't know who's there now, but my friend Barbara was internal affairs. So after I got out of jail that next day, which I was processed. Let me explain this real quick. So I get falsely arrested and profiled, mind you, profiled. Because this cop he was straight up racist. I grew up with KKK and racist. He was Mexican, but I still know I don't give a fuck what race you are. I know a racist, period. And so he falsely arrested me for a knife, mind you. It was one of my other knives. A little bit longer than this one. He called it a dagger. I collect blades. I'm a martial artist. I love medieval history and ancient history. I know what weapons are. A dagger is about a foot long. Mine is just a double-bladed knife. Here's the thing, but the law in El Paso considers a dagger to be a double-sided blade. So I'm like, wait a minute. So it can literally be like this long, but because it has two sharpened sides, it's considered a dagger. I know history. I'm a martial artist. I collect weapons. I know what a dagger is because an official. Do any of y'all watch fucking Forged in Fire? You know, the show now and everything. But this was years ago. A dagger is it's double-edged, but it is about a foot long. That is a dagger. He was like, no, that's a short sword. And I'm like, dude, I'm also a part of Amtgard, which does medieval fighting and follows medieval but fantasy, but medieval fighting. And we also not only do our weapons, and I've got friends in the SCA and everything else. It's like, trust me, I know what a dagger is. I'm a goddamn expert at fucking weapons. You are not going to sit here and tell me a dagger is my fucking knife. This is a knife. But that's what they arrested me for. Here's the thing. That's not what they were actually arresting me for. Because, so anyway, go to jail. Get to the fucking jail. The sheriffs are there. Guess what? I knew the sheriffs. Because I was working for the government. I was one of the people repairing their computers and shit. So the sheriffs were like, hey, Mark, what are you doing here? And I was like, and I was in handcuffs. And it's like, why are you arrested? What the hell happened? And I'm like, I think he thinks I'm somebody else because a lot of shit just does not seem right. And he was like, oh, I know who I got. I know who I got. And they were like, this is Mark. He's one of our repair people. He works for Unisys. He's a contractor for the government. The cop was like you could tell because when the sheriffs verified, like, no, he's he's a legit dude. The cop was like, and the sheriffs were like, well, we got him now. You can leave. Because he had to sign paperwork and shit. But the sheriffs were already mad. The sheriffs were mad at the cop. The sheriffs were like, well, you know what? We got him. You can go. And they're up there they took the handcuffs off. Literally. They took the handcuffs off. They were like, Mark, tell us what happened. And I tell them the story of what happened and everything. And they were like, is this guy an idiot? The cop's still there. But because he arrested me, I had to be processed. Had to be. And I was like, I don't care. I've got fingerprints on file anyway. I was military intelligence in the military, in the army. The FBI already has a file on me. My fingerprints are already on file because I have a top secret clearance. It's like, go ahead, process me. I don't care. It's going to all get expunged anyway, but the sheriffs didn't put me in lockup. The sheriffs literally had me hanging with them. As a matter of fact, one was like, hey, Mark, we're having a problem with the printer. It's not going from the computer to the printer. Can you look at it? I'm hanging with the fucking sheriffs behind the desk, going in their computer, fixing shit. Not on the clock, mind you. Actually, I was on call, but this wasn't on a call. But I'm sitting here fixing shit on their computer while the officer is watching. Because I kept looking at him like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm going to get you. Oh, yeah, your bitch ass is mine. Because he's like, oh, shit, I arrested the wrong guy. Go to court. So I get out the next day, immediately go to my friend Barbara at Internal Affairs, file charges on that cop. Go to court. My lawyer's like, all right, so what are we looking at? Well, I'm going to throw the book at him. He goes, for a knife? She goes, oh, no, for all this. It has a huge, thick file. This. He goes, did you open that? Did you look inside? And she goes, no, why should I? He goes, I think you better open it. She opens the file. It's a different guy. Same name, black. Mind you, I'm light-skinned. This dude was black, like black. How do you mistake? Did I lighten up all of a sudden? I'm sorry, but unless you're doing a Michael Jackson bleaching the skin shit or whatever, you don't go from black to light skin. It's officer stupid, ADA, fucking retarded dumbass. Hold on, because this dumbass thing is going to fucking, hold on.
Having trouble carrying corner pins? Not sure what to do next? We're here to help.
I hate these commercials.
Scott Paul here, a contributor.
Yeah.
Okay. ADA dumbass, cop dumbass. So I go to my friend Barbara, and as I said, anyway, I didn't mess up. So go to court. She's like, so he goes, are you telling me you didn't look at the file yourself? That y'all didn't look at the file yourself? And she started blaming like their interns or whatever the fuck, their legal aides and shit. She was blaming them, and it's like, you're the one who still needs to look at the file. They're not the ones standing here right now. You are. So, yeah, she ended up like just, oh my God. Again, because my lawyer, I told him it was mistaken identity. That motherfucker thinks I was somebody else. And he goes, there's no way that a cop would be that stupid. Lawyer looks at me when we're at court at this point, and he's like, oh my God. They were not only the cop, they were even this stupid. So as I said, I've been there. I've been in that situation, and I complied. I knew the officers were falsely arresting me. I knew it was mistaken identity. I knew. But did I fight them? No. I got my revenge after I got out. That cop got suspended without pay. And then, as I said, I ran into him another time, and I was like, oh, you want to actually not only lose your badge, but lose money, your house, all of that shit, because I'm going to sue you for everything. And that cop was like, oh, fuck. To his partner, we need to go. There were 2 more cops. There were 4 cops. Them 2 and another 2 that went to the neighbor to call. We're on my friend's property, and the neighbor who did not like her or her mom or anything, she called the cops. We're in the driveway not in the easement, on the driveway, on the property. And the cops come to the car on private property. Well, your neighbor said you were looking suspicious. And my friend, she turns around, she goes, this is my goddamn property. And that's when I noticed the cop. And I was like, I know you. And he was like, let his partner, like, we need to go. We need to go. We need to go now. So they start yelling at the other 2. Hey, we need to go. We need to go now. I was this close to still calling my friend Barbara at Internal Affairs and filing another charge against him. I was that close. I still should have done it because I look at shit now. I've got friends or people that I at least had association with, 2 police officers here who have died. You got cops all around the country. My friend's son, Border Patrol agent, died, was killed by an illegal. Their job is hard enough. She still cries, my friend, she still cries over her son. He was an incredible guy. And she still cries because it's her son. Good man. Died because of a fucking criminal. Bad cops need to be fired right now. Fired. Because the bad cops are the ones that are causing all of this strife. Now, it's not just the criminals, obviously, are the ones being a bunch of dumbasses, being stupid, as Polar Bear pointed out. But bad cops are giving this image of where shit needs to be resisted. We got to resist all the cops. ADAs, DAs, captains, commissioners, mayors, y'all have got a clean house. Y'all got to go through these fucking files and fire all of these bad cops. I know you got the police union and all that shit and everything, but I'm sorry. You need to sit down with them and the police union going, we got to let you go. It's because of cops like you that your brothers and sisters nationwide are being fucking murdered. You got to go.
And I mean, one of the toughest persons to arrest.
Oh my
Are you
God.
having trouble adjusting to the lanes when they transition? What's the next move? We're here to help.
I actually do have problems with transitioning lanes.
Skinny white female wearing Gucci. They are the toughest ones. I remember her. Got kicking dudes in the nuts.
Apparently they've worked security.
No, man. I would like to see you as a police officer. You act like you've done this job before. I can see LeBron James in this incident. Jimmy Brown, I got you. I'm handcuffing. Wait a minute. Come back. Come back here. Where you going? I'm being nice. Come back. You going to the car. All right. What you getting? A lollipop? Oh, proof of insurance. Okay. All right. You got it? See, LeBron, look. Trying to be nice. Got him shot. He's dead.
As I said, 2 of the officers that were murdered here were being nice, and they got killed.
Never gonna see his family again. You act like these cops are psychics. They know exactly who they're dealing with. They don't know who they're dealing with. Hey, I mean, you sitting back, you making all these excuses for these people with criminal records, violence, felonies.
If this guy's not being nice, why should the cops be nice? The cops didn't go up to this dude, Said, look, there's a black guy. Let's take him to jail.
Yeah.
Because he's black.
Yeah.
This dude had outstanding warrants. Felonies. One of them was for rape.
Yeah.
Sexual assault.
Of a minor.
Right?
Ooh.
He also had priors for involving guns. So they know who they're dealing with. This is a dangerous individual, and you want them to play nice.
Tackle them.
In what world does that work? This dude is taking advantage of every situation. They
Yeah.
wasn't being nice when he took him down to the ground. They
Yeah.
should have loosened them damn ribs up. They didn't loosen his ribs up. He got up, he walks off. Now he's going to the car. Okay, let's be nice.
Because didn't they get rid of batons? Didn't they get rid of nightsticks? Oh no, let's try to always be nice with tasers and stun guns. Let's all try to be nice. Let's all be nice. Why are we being nice to fucking criminals? Why are we being nice to criminals? Bring back fucking nightsticks and beat the fuck out of these people. If you're going to resist, get your ass beat. Seriously, what is with this whole nice thing? Stop being a criminal and maybe nobody would need to be arrested in the first place. Oh my God. I'm tired of excuses. I'm sick and tired of excuses. Period. I don't care what race you are. The system is not gaming you up. You're gaming yourself. I've got friends who lost their legs and are fucking successful. One of my friends lost his legs being a dumbass jumping a train, and the train ran him over, and he is a successful martial arts instructor. And I mean, he's got some wheelchair martial, he will fuck you. He is built buff as shit, and he will fuck you up. So please don't sit here and tell me that you can't. They're the two twin short people, little people, became lawyers. Do not sit here and tell me that people cannot make it. The thing is, again, and we're going to end this video here, you're not going to become one of the 1%. Stop listening to LeBron and Jay-Z and all these fucktards who are already the 1% telling you, hey, you guys can get here too. They're called the 1% because not everybody can fucking get there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not everybody can get there. That is the reason why they're called the 1%. So stop trying to pretend. Stop listening to them that you can get there. Get to the life that I have. The life that I have. Get here. 3-bedroom house, 2-car garage, comfortable life. I mean, I love my neighbors. I love my house. I love my neighborhood. Got my friends. We hang out. We have barbecues. Why is it that y'all need that your version of success is to get to the 1%? Why is that your goal? Why is it not to have a family, comfortable white picket fence house, just, nice, good life, hey, we get to have barbecues. We got a nice, good life. Why is it that to be successful, you all think that you have to be with the 1%? And if you don't get there somehow or another, that's a bad life. I really don't understand why black people do that. Because I live here in El Paso, and I really don't know any of the Mexican people that have that mentality. They literally are like, hey, I got a nice house, man, hey, you could come over for the barbecue. Hey, I just got my new Harley and shit. I'm living a comfortable, good life. Mexicans are in the same predicament. Remember, we're racist against fucking Mexicans. Shut up. I live here in El Paso. Ain't nobody being racist. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. We just don't want illegals. It ain't got nothing to do with racism. Even the Mexicans that live here, I was married to a Mexican family for 25 years. They don't want illegals here, including their own family. So please don't give me this, it's white people and conservatives and y'all are being racist. No, because I can interview, because I will start doing that on this channel. I can interview a lot of Mexicans, and they're all going to say the same thing, that they don't want illegals here, including their own families. So I don't want to hear the bullshit of, that these people are being racist or whatever. No. These Mexicans, they live in these comfortable, nice houses, That, I mean, some of them have the, you know, the sentiment, Mother Mary, you know, or and all that. You know, of course, they got their Catholic, because it's a very Catholic town. They're Mexicans, they're very Catholic, and I mean, nice, good. I mean, just I don't understand it. Why is it that mostly blacks are the ones that are like the system's trying to game us up? You would think that Mexicans would also think they're on the same boat, right? You would think, because they're a minority too, so you would think that they would be thinking the same way as you, right? Let me get center here. You would think that they would be thinking the same way as you, that the system, oh my God, you know, we came over here for a better life. I had to learn how to speak English and everything else. Nope, the system is meant to game us up. Why is it that black people are the only ones that talk that the system is meant to game them up? Why is it black people? I've never known any of my Asian friends, Filipino, from Guam, Japan, China, none of my Asian friends growing up, none of them, where their families literally just came over from thousands of miles away. Not once did I ever hear them, hey, they're trying to get, their parents didn't speak any English. They literally came to the United States for a better life and ended up owning stores and all that shit, ended up becoming successful. One's an engineer for the Navy as a fucking private citizen. I mean, one owns a fucking gym. They're all successful. And they weren't like born here or, you know, their families, their parents brought them here. So they were literally like first generation here. It wasn't like a black family that had been here for generations and shit. These people just came here. I've got African friends that literally hate the way that y'all talk, LeBron. It's like, do they know what no opportunity? Do they know what no opportunity is? Do they not know? Come to Africa and they will see what no opportunity is. You have every opportunity here. But no, it's these fucking ignorant pieces of shit that are not, it's not the white people that are saying this. It's the people they're looking up to, LeBron and all of them. They're the ones brainwashing you. Do you not understand it? They are the ones brainwashing you to believe the bullshit. That these people are here to game you up, to jam you up. That's who you're being fucking. I know I got to look more into the camera. I'm not used to it. I'm used to looking at a face. This whole inanimate object is kind of difficult for me to just look at the camera. I have never known any of my Asian friends to be jammed up. The system is meant to hold down minorities. I've never known any of my Asian friends to say that. I've never known any of my African friends to say that. I have never known any of my Mexican friends to ever say that. So I'm just curious why black people are the only fucking ones that lie and say the system is meant to hold down minorities. I don't remember any of these other races ever saying that. Think about that. Y'all need to stop being brainwashed by fucking LeBron and all these other dumbasses. They're the 1% for a reason. Don't listen to them.